Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. A friend of mine sent me this design and asked how you would make it. There's going to be some other dottage in there later, um, but he sent me this. And if you're going to do it, you might as well go ahead and do it right. And if you can see that there's no white background on this one, but there is a white background on that one. So what I did, I'm just going to move these out of the way for a second. I just took an ellipse about that size and hit P, Control D and make a duplicate while holding down the Shift key, bring that in about that circle. Then I'm going to select them both. You can see you got two objects selected. I've already turned them into curves. No, they're ellipses, so we'll have to actually turn them into curves in a second. I'm going to go to Effects and Blend. I need 9 of them. I already got 2, so I'm going to hit and then I need to go to Object, break the blend apart, and you actually have to go select them all, go to Object, Group, and Ungroup. And then you actually need to select them all and turn them into a curve for this to work. Then I'm going to bring in my other one because I've already got the measurements done. I'm going to hit P. I'm going to go ahead and ungroup them. And here is the first circle. We're going to open up the Docker under Windows, Docker's Properties. And if you click on this right here, you see it's 9.11. The second circle is 8.22, and so on and so on. The last one is 2 inches exactly almost. So you've got this, you've got your lengths of your circles, or now your ellipses, but they're curves. We're going to bring out a calculator. I'm going to go 9.11 divided by, okay, my circles are 0.125. So I made I just guessed and it worked out pretty well. I'm going to divide that by 0.2 and I get 45.5, so I called it 46. And then you'll go down in each one of these it'd be better to write them down on a piece of paper. I did them on the, let's do this one right here, 6.44, calculator 6.44 divided by 0.2, and you see we have 32.2. So I'm rounding up and I'm rounding down. Now, I'm not gonna, well, I don't know if I can, group this because I'd like to be able to get rid of the circles or the ellipses. Let's see if it'll work. So let's take this outer color, which is brown, and then while holding down the control button, move it up and make sure it's on that center, and it's not. So just hold down your control button. And if you remember, we need 46 of them. So we're going to open up another Docker, Windows Dockers and Transform. And we're going to use the radius, and we're going to go 360 divided by 46. And the degree is 7.8. Now we need 46. I don't really think it would matter, but I'm going to go ahead and change it to 45. And I also need to double click and put the rotation in the center, or I can use my alternate C. And look what it did. Now we'll take the next one, hit P. I strongly suggest you doing that if you're trying to make them kind of look all the same. Can alternate C to make it rotate from the center. And we'll go here and we'll go 360 divided by 41. And we'll go 40 times. I don't really think it matters if you went too many, just because the fact that they're going to be on top of each other. But if you were going to ever do anything with cutting it out, you'd want to make sure. So let's hit P, move it up here. I'll have to zoom in. This part's pretty easy. I'm pretty sure I've got the other part figured out. Okay, this one is 37. So let's go 360 divided by 37. and we're going to say 36 because we already have one. Whenever, see what I did not have it rotate from the center. It rotated it within itself. And then we'll take this one, 360 divided by 32, and we need 31. Okay, I didn't put the dot there. I'm just going to ballpark that one. Nope, I've got to be better than that. I'm a little above the horizon. So I'm going to alternate C and have it rotate from the center of the page. And I'm going to go like that. I'm going to go ahead and finish this. I think it'd be better to start from the center and hold down your control button. They're not going to be perfectly in line all the time. So this one we need 28. So I'm going to make sure I've got alternate C. Alternate C is a hotkey I kind of helped invent. So let's go, we need 28. So I'm going to go 5.6 divided by 0.2. Well, that didn't work. I didn't use the calculator. Well, I already got the number. It's 28. So 360 divided by 28. And we need 28, so we'll go 27. Look at that. Now I'm going to pause the video so you want to watch it. I'm going to finish this. And then we're going to try, I'm not 100% sure yet, I'm going to be able to copy this perfectly, but we're going to give it a shot. So anyway, stay tuned for part 2. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.